He will give it to his fullback, who will slice up the middle. That's Walker down to the 20-yard line. Just shy of it, they say. Well, right on top of it. That will bring up 3rd down and 2 as the clock rolls inside 4 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. 3:50 remaining as the Beech Buccaneers driving as Lebanon leads 13-9. Shaw to the right side as a wide receiver. Harris turns. He will give it to Corlew, fighting. He will be close, and I'm not sure, Tommy, that he came up with it.
John, you've got the eyeball on the spot down there. What does it look like to you?
He's going to be short, Tommy. It's a good 1.5 yards short. So looking at a 4th down situation.
They will bring into the ball game Ellis, who is a 228-pound junior, and Michael Roden, who is a freshman, to give some extra blocking in there. And now Beech will call a timeout. 3:05 remaining in the 3rd quarter. We'll take one as well and be back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Brandy Trescott, a senior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We're here at Palmer Pike with Miss Ginger Reed. We'd like to say thank you and to present a Blue Devil souvenir.
Palmer Pike is delighted to support Lebanon High School athletics.
Go Blue! Yeah!
Back at Lebanon High School as the Blue Devils trying in earnest to keep Beech out of the end zone, trying to keep them from converting this 4th and short. Beech has brought in one of their big players, Taylor Ellis, 230-pound tackle. They brought him in for some extra blocking, and let's see what this defense can come up with against this Beech wing T attack.
4th down and about 1 yard. As in the backfield is Ellis as a blocking back on that offset eye. They'll give it to Tiller. Hit in the backfield, and down he goes as Morris got him Leahy, but the man that hit him, Tommy, was Ian Crockett.
Boy, oh boy, good call defensively by Randall Hutto. As we stunted, we slanted everybody toward the power eye side. It was a dead giveaway when they put big number 75 Ellis in the backfield. That's the way they were going to run, and John Crockett met him. He never had any chance to get started.
He was across the line right when the tailback got the ball, and Katie barred the door. Ian Crockett made a big play.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. I formation. Griffin is the tailback behind Jason Reeder. Reeder will toss it to Griffin. Toss sweep left side. Makes a move. Has some room. 30. He's on his horse. 40. Can he make it? He's in midfield. Say goodbye as Joel Griffin goes the distance for the touchdown.
Coast to coast, Joel Griffin burns him right up the middle on the cutback sweep. He saw the daylight, and he hit it right up the gut, and it is so clutch. With Jade Sellers out of the football game with an apparent knee injury, we have that kind of effort from Joel Griffin, the junior tailback. In to attempt the PAT is J.L. Presley.
Reeder will hold. Snap is down. Presley's kick is blocked as Corlew comes in and gets a piece of it. 2:24 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. The Blue Devils 19, Beech 9. We'll be back after this break.
Hello, I'm Megan Davis, a sophomore varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We're here at the Women's Health Clinic with Dr. Lanning and Susan Rather. We'd like to say thank you for your support and present to you these Lebanon football souvenirs.
Thank you. We're happy to support Lebanon High School football.
Go Devils! Go!
Joel Griffin has just gone 79 yards for a touchdown for Lebanon. Lebanon's longest rush of the season as Lebanon goes 79 yards in only the one play. 2:24 left in the 3rd quarter. It's now Lebanon 19, Beech 9.
Sam, so much for ball control offense and grinding it out with the clock as they give it to the fleet-footed Joel Griffin, and he just scorched it right up the middle.
It will be Zachary to kick the ball away for Lebanon. Shaw and Corlew at the 15-yard line. Zachary this time hangs one up. It will bounce. The Blue Devils have another chance. They fall on it, and it is Lebanon ball.
Ron C. right there making the call.
Oh, wait a minute.
They threw a flag. They wiped the flag off, and it looked like, yes, Chris Lehue maybe with the recovery.
Let's check and see exactly. Yep, 1st and 10 Blue Devils. That's the second time tonight they've got the ball back. And Tommy, that time they just hung it up, and there was nobody on that side for Beech.
Ricky Phillips, I believe, came up with a football. We could have caught that thing on the fly. And it looked like our kids let it hit and then picked it up. But Beech never really had a chance. And Lebanon, once again, with the football.
So 1st and 10 for Lebanon, the 36-yard line of Beech. Stafford in there at tailback now. Has 3 wide receivers for Carson. He wants to throw. Plants looking for Carson over the middle. Intercepted at the 10, 15, 20. Still on his feet, 25, 30. As out of bounds at the 43-yard line is Damon Wells. And Tommy, they wanted to go for the whole thing right there. But Jason throwing into the wind couldn't quite get it to Carson.
Play action fake. We'd run the tailback and the fullback so much. Tried to get them to bite, but they paid attention to Elliott Carson. He drew a crowd. And Wells, the leading tackler on this football team for Beech, the senior, makes the big interception.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers, their own 43-yard line after the interception by Wells. Harris brings his team out. Straight drop, wants to throw, has Shaw, who falls down. As he and Pitt were one-on-one, Shaw took a couple of steps, lost his footing, and that ball will fall incomplete.
Trying to hit Shaw once again on the quick slant. It's a play he caught earlier in the football game. The Beech sideline screaming for pass interference, and they don't get the call.
Out of the ball game will go Davis. Back in will come Taylor Ellis, the 220-pound junior. And he's going to line up in the backfield as the fullback. And they're going to give it on the trap to Corlew. Breaks through Griffin's tackle, spins over the 50, down to the 49-yard line, and that'll set up 3rd down and 2 for the Buccaneers.
They bring the big Ellis kid in the backfield, line him up, and it's pretty apparent they're going to follow his block. He plays defense for them pretty much the entire football game. When they bring him in on offense, they've got him in there as a lead blocker.
He goes out of the ball game. Mulligan will come in. He is a wide receiver up on the line. They're going to run it to Sadler off the right side. Picks his way, hits Phillips head up. He will be, Tommy, right at the 1st down marker. We'll have to wait and see where they spot it. From here, it looks like he's got it.
And he got a pretty good spot, but forward body lean got that for Sadler as he stretches on impact and gets across the yard marker for the 1st down for the Beech Buccaneers.
1:02 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. It is 19-9 Blue Devils, but that lead, Tommy, is nowhere near secure.
No, it's not. That extra point that we had blocked was big, Sam, because now a touchdown and a field goal can tie this thing up. If we get the extra point, it would have taken 2 touchdowns for Beech to go ahead of us. Now, they've called an equipment timeout as one of their offensive linemen, J.J. Langford, leaves the field to get a helmet snap, and they've got a substitution coming in. Well, they thought they did, but apparently they're just going to fix it. And here comes the sub, Thomas Shandy. He's a senior, plays a lot on defense, and now he steps in there at that offensive guard spot.
1st and 10 for Beech. The 47-yard line of Lebanon. Mulligan will go to the left side as a wide receiver. Straight up the middle to the fullback. That being Davis, as he leans forward to the 42-yard line to pick up a 5. 40 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 5 for the Buccaneers.
And this program reminder, tune in next week as Lebanon High School Blue Devil football goes on the road to Chattanooga. We don't know at this moment where we'll be. We will be either at Soddy Daisy or at Chattanooga Red Bank.
2nd down and 5. Corlew in motion as flags fly. Illegal motion will more than likely be the call against the Buccaneers. That'll back them up 5. As that is the call, illegal procedure. And Terry, we haven't had a ton of penalties tonight.
That was the third penalty tonight on Beech for 33 yards. Lebanon penalized twice tonight for 25.
So the clock at 16 seconds here in the third quarter will be wound. Beech may try to run one more play. It is 2nd and 10. Ball back to the 47-yard line. Shaw and Mulligan out to the left side as Harris will snap it right as the half ends, pitches the ball to Corlew, who Morris will take down after a 1-yard gain to the 46-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, the Blue Devils 19, Beech 9. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Joy Insfelder, a sophomore varsity cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We're here at Lebanon Cablevision with Mr. Ted Dansby. We'd like to say thank you for your support and present to you a small Blue Devil souvenir.
Thank you very much. Lebanon Cablevision is happy to once again help the Boosters Club present Lebanon High School football once again this year.
LHS! Let's go, Devils!
Back in Noakes Lassiter Field for the last 12 minutes of the football game, Lebanon leads Hendersonville Beech by a score of 19-9. And this observation, the Beech offense, the wing tee, they're trying a series pretty much like what Hendersonville High did to us in the second game of the season. They're going with a trips look, 3 people on one side of the football as eligible receivers. Then they bring that wing back around and give it to him on the sweep or the option play. They've got us outnumbered, and what Lebanon needs to start doing, and I believe Coach Hutto probably told them during that timeout, when those guards pull, just pull in behind them and chase that play down from behind. We had Lehue and we had Morris in there on that last play making that tackle.
3rd and 9 for the Buccaneers. As Harris looks over a 6-man line, Sadler in motion. Straight drop. Harris has pressure. Will be sacked back at the 49-yard line as it is Ryan Alds that got him.
Alds, Crockett, Reynolds, all just meeting at the quarterback. Negative yards on the play for Harris as we're able to get back and get on the quarterback. They were trying for the big play. In to kick it away will be Harold. Mike Harold drops into punt formation, and deep to return for Lebanon is Tressler.
He will be kicking into the wind, Will Harold. Snap. Kick away. High hanging kick off the right side. Will bounce, come back up the field, and will be down at the 40-yard line of Lebanon. So 11:44 remaining in the ball game. The Blue Devils get the ball back at their own 40-yard line. And Tommy, this is a drive that they need to go down and put it in the end zone and put this one away.
Oh, absolutely, Sam. We need ball control, hang on to the football, and just grind this thing out. Terry, we get a break on that poor kick.
Harold having trouble punting against the wind, Tommy. Just 11 yards on the punt. Lebanon with good field position starting at their own 40.
Stafford is the tailback. There are 3 wide receivers for Reeder. Cherry and Carson to the right. It is Clemens to the left. Reeder drops the ball and then falls on it as he and Grissom both converge to get it. A bad snap from center. A little trouble getting in sync. That'll bring up 2nd down and 11 after a loss of a yard.
Smart play by the quarterback, not wanting to take a chance on making something out of nothing. Just gets on the football and maintaining possession for that Lebanon offense.
So 2nd down and just over 10 yards for the Blue Devils. Reeder looks over a 4-man line. He'll turn, toss it to Stafford, who makes a cut across the 45 and out near the 46-yard line. He picks up right at 7 yards on that carry and will bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Blue Devils as the clock nears 10 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Kind of the cutback sweep as they start the toss sweep one way, run it cutback, and in fact, Reeder was a lead blocker on that play as he makes the toss sweep.